Danny.
No, you need to leave.
Danny,
No, you are not allowed to be here. You were the one who let my mother die.
On the next General Hospital.
Help us to honor Samantha by living with purpose and hope. We place her spirit in your hands. We look forward to the day we are together again.
That's my reason for not being at the church. What's yours?
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Boy, oh boy, man, oh man, this is hard to look at, man. This was hard to watch. This was hard to watch. So Danny heads over to the church. Lucas was already there talking to Maxie. Maxie was trying to convince Lucas like it's not your fault that Sam died and all this other stuff. She said that's the cop out way to deal with this situation is to blame yourself for Sam passing, and she said, I'm not going to allow you to do that. So I'm glad Maxie had that talk with Lucas, but Lucas was in a fragile state. You know, he's really taking it hard that he feels like he's the one, the reason why she died. Portia's blaming herself as well on the other side, but he's really taking it pretty hard as far as like the blame, and this ain't going to help matters even more. So Danny had a scout's picture that they drew of them the night before, or whenever the night when Sam died. I don't know where they're at now in the days on the show, but when she was drawing that picture and Drew had talked to her, that's the picture that he was talking about. It had some roses and some flowers with him, so he was taking that all down to the church. But then he ran into Lucas. Nobody else was in the church yet. Ran into Lucas, and boy, oh boy, this had to hurt Lucas when he said this. Danny told him, he yelled at him, and he said, "You're the one that let my mother die," as he wanted him to leave, man. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit, dog. I was like, oh no. I was like, oh boy, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. And Lucas left too. Like, Lucas couldn't take it. He left. And I think that's like, when you have somebody younger that doesn't really understand what happened and all the other stuff, when they tell you something like that, it really gets under your skin. Because, like, you know that's their kids, and they don't have their mother anymore. Then when you hear something like that from them, like, that's got to be hard to take, man. It's not like hearing that from an adult. You know, it ain't going to really hit you like that. But when you hear that from a kid, a child, bro, it's going to hit you, bro. And Lucas, he got out of there, man. I think he didn't. To be honest, I didn't think he wanted to be there anyways, but he got on up out of there, and we know that he's talking to Ava in the next episode. So I want to see how that conversation goes tomorrow. But man, bro, that was vicious, man, and that ain't gonna make him feel better about the situation after Maxie just had that conversation with Lucas too. That's crazy, man. But understandable. Like I'm not mad at Danny for saying that, you know, because he don't know what really happened, but you know, he needs someone to blame too. I mean, he's grieving himself. You know, he don't know who to blame. But yeah, that was nasty, man. And they're gonna have to tell Danny like how this all happened, so that he doesn't start this vicious cycle of just being mean to Lucas the rest of his life or something like that. Like, we can't have that. So someone's gonna need to explain that, bro. That it wasn't his fault. So this is crazy, man. This is nuts, man. I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. I think all hell going to break loose on these next couple of episodes, man. So let's see what happens at this funeral, man. I'm going to get y'all thoughts on this, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Give this video a like, share, subscribe before y'all leave here. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Thank y'all for watching Afternoons Delight.